Hey, what's going on everybody on YouTube? Steve here with Raiken Profit, coming back to you guys with another video. I've got my phone right now and I'm looking at some of the comments on YouTube, and I got a question from Chris Raiken asking, hey Steve, can you please upload a video talking about how you run clothing sales on eBay? Do you use Markdown Manager? Or what type of sale to run? How much should you put it for? And when do you run the sales? Weekdays only or weekends? So Chris, thanks for the question, and let's talk about running sales on eBay, if you should do it, how long you should do it for, the percentage, and whatnot. So when it comes to running sales on eBay, I absolutely run sales. I love it. A lot of people say I don't run sales, there's no need to do it. But for me, I love to run sales. And for one reason, and take a look at any big box store, right? Look at Target, look at Walmart. They've always got, everything's on sale. The price is discounted, it's slashed in half. It's something about human psychology. When a human sees that something's on sale, it creates urgency. And I'll tell you right now, if you try to sell something without creating urgency, you're going up a hill. Unless it's a great product, it's in big demand, there's a limited supply. But still, if you create urgency, even if it isn't necessarily true that it's a discounted price, you have that much better of a chance of selling the item. Again, it's human psychology, it's a fact. People buy when they are forced into it, when there's urgency. So by creating that urgency, by creating that sale, and they can see, the price is cut by X percentage, whether it's 10% or 20%, seeing that the sale is going to end in a day or 2 days or 3 days, it creates urgency. So I love running sales, and that's the number one reason why I run sales in the first place. Now, if you do want to run a sale on eBay, I believe you need to have a store. I've heard rumors that you could run sales without a store, but I've never figured out how to do it. So upgrade to the basic store if you can. I believe it's like 15 bucks a year if you buy the whole year at once with a contract, or if you just go month to month, I think it's like 20 bucks a month, and you'll get your store. There's a lot of benefits to having a store, which we could talk about in another video. But by having a store, you're going to have the ability to access the Markdown Manager, which in turn allows you to run sales. So yes, I like to run sales. I believe it's a big benefit because it creates urgency, but also I have a feeling, and this is kind of like bro science, but I have a feeling that the eBay algorithm helps to rank sellers better that are running a sale. Why? Because I think eBay realizes that when a sale is being run, it creates that urgency and there's a better chance of that item being sold. So of course, eBay's in the business of selling items because that creates, more repeat customers if it's a good experience, but also they get, cut on the fees and they make a percentage on all that good stuff. So Markdown Manager, that's where you're gonna be able to run the sales. Now, in terms of the duration and how long to run a sale for, this is really up to you. For me, I typically like to do it like a week at a time. So I'll do it for like 7 days or maybe even 10 days. Typically, I like to do like 10% or 15% off. But if I ever feel like, I need cash or I want to get things moving or there's a lot of stale inventory, sometimes I'll move it up to 20 to 25% discount. So that's really big right there, and that's going to help your listing to stand out. Now, granted, I do mostly buy it now with a best offer, so I don't necessarily have to cut it 30% or 40% if it's a really stale item, because typically with the best offer, you're going to get people lowballing you or offering what they feel is a fair price. But typically I like to run my sales 7 days to 10 days. And again, I have buy it now primarily with a best offer. And I like to start usually around 10% to 15% off. I love to have sales running pretty much at all times. Now, there are times where I drop the ball and for one reason or another, I forget to run a sale. But ideally, I would like to have a sale running at all times because, again, number one, creates urgency, and with urgency, you get people actually making decisions to buy your item instead of just, sitting on the fence. Two, I believe, I don't know if this is a fact or not, but I believe that it helps you to rank better in the search engine, which, in a nutshell, when you list an item on eBay, you're fighting to get in the face of the customer with other people who are selling your item. So if you're selling a Patagonia large puffer jacket, when somebody types that in, you could be competing with 15 or 20 or 30 items. So eBay is going to show the most relevant items, in their opinion, what is relevant to the customer. And by running that sale, I believe that it does help with the relevancy and help you to rank better and show your listing to the customer over other people's. Now, also, I'm looking down at the comment and it was asking, do you run sales on the weekends, weekdays? when's the best time to run it. So Chris, for me, it really doesn't matter. Again, I like to run my sales for at least a week. I'd say ideally, Monday through Friday would probably be good. I'd say on the weekends, people are probably out and about, hanging out with their family. And I'm just guessing they're probably not going to be spending as much money. I'd say they'd probably be spending more money at retail stores. So if you want to run 5-day sales, maybe Monday through Friday. I've heard that people do really well on Sundays. But again, you ask 10 people, you get 10 different responses. But the key is just run the sale. Make sure to upgrade to the basic store. You're going to get a lot more benefits as well, including discounts on fees, insertion fees, ability to create a really nice looking store, a whole bunch of different things we could talk about in another video, but you'll get access to the Markdown Manager. Just run your sale. Even if you're like nervous, run a 5% sale or an 8% sale. It's up to you. Experiment. Try out all different types of sales and different durations. The cool thing about the Markdown Manager is you can actually choose individual listings to run a sale on. So if you have like 100 items, you could pick and choose which ones are going to be cut in price based on the sale. Also, you could run sales on all auctions, or you could run sales on all buy it nows, I believe. I typically, have buy it now, so I'm not sure the exact rules with the auctions. But again, at the end of the day, just start running sales. It's going to help you to boost sales. It's going to help with cash flow. It's going to help items move out your store. And again, half the battle is just staying motivated and inspired. So the more items you can sell and at least make a decent profit, and get moving out your door, the more you can focus on your business and have those home runs that sell, even without a sale. So with that being said, guys, keep up picking and making that money. Go run some sales. And Chris, hopefully I answered your question. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just want to thank you for watching this video, and I wanted to let you know that we're giving away a free book. It's called 100 Amazing Items to Resell. I created it alongside with some of my buddies in the Green Room, which is a membership site that I run over at greenroomuniversity.com. We've got a free book for you guys. You can hit the picture on the screen or go into the description. It's the first link. 100 amazing items to resell. You can find these items from garage sales, thrift stores, pawn shops, and flip them to make some good profits on eBay, Amazon, Craigslist, Etsy, and the list goes on and on. So again, download the book. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.